Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I have not done a Q&A in a really long time here on my channel, and I think we are way overdue for a little life update if you don't follow me over on Instagram. I feel like I always update on Instagram. I asked you guys on Instagram to send in some questions, and I have a few of them here, so I'm gonna quickly answer them for you guys right now. So let's get into it. Okay, so getting into the first question really quickly, I always feel like these are a little bit like a therapy session too, because it gets you talking about things. If you do YouTube and you do Q&As, let me know if you guys agree. I always feel like it's like a little therapy session. But anyways, the first question is, would you get remarried? And the quick answer is yes, I would. I changed a lot over the years. I used to think I never wanted to get remarried again. I didn't think I could ever trust anyone again because what I went through, holy freaking moly, I could write a book on. If I literally shared everything with you guys, you'd be like, holy shit. Yeah, I went through a lot and I didn't think I would ever be able to trust anyone ever again or ever be able to let someone in. And it was hard to let Ross in at first. Like he'll even say, he's like, I put a wall up. He got through it. He just honestly is the person that I need and I needed at the time. And he showed me so much. He's helped me so much. He showed me what a marriage or like, I feel like we're married already, but he showed me what a partner really should be. He showed me how I should be treated. He's taught me how to communicate and how to handle situations. He helps me raise my daughters. He is a partner with me and he's next to me every night and he makes me feel like I'm not alone, that I have a partner, that I have support. And he's someone who I can just laugh with like endlessly and have so much fun with. Like he is such a blast and like he's my best friend. Like we could go out play pickleball for hours. We could go out and for drinks with friends and go dancing for hours. Like we could do anything and everything together and we don't get sick of each other, which is amazing. And it's like I even told him like after we had our trip to Scottsdale, I told him on Monday, I go, I missed you. I go, I was so used to having you near me for like 24/7 for the last few days. And I go, it was weird not doing that. And he's like, well, that means that you loved me. I'm like, yes. So we do have our issues. Like, I don't want to paint this picture of like, we're perfect. We have our issues. Like Ross is messy. He struggles in some other areas that I get frustrated with him with, but they're so minuscule to the things that I had in the past that I'm just like, that is like, as much as, yeah, it does frustrate me at times, or I'm just like get about, it's like nothing. It's like the smallest little things. And like, there's things about me that bug Ross too. Like I'm a little bit of a hoarder and I have trouble getting stuff out. So it's just, we have those things, but they're so small that it's just like, whatever. But the big things for us are such big positives. And I'm just excited to spend the rest of my life with him. Like marriage or not, I'm excited. And he is so much fun. And he's been such a blessing to me and the girls. And it's just amazing. So yes, there's my longer answer. I could see myself remarrying and I would love to marry him someday. I love him so much. So it'd be nice not to have to say boyfriend too. I hate saying boyfriend. I feel like I'm like a teenager when I say that. Okay, so the next question is favorite clothing stores. So I've been trying to get more into not dressing in activewear 24/7, but being realistic about it, I'm a mom of 2 young girls. I'm chasing after them 24/7. I work from home. I don't work in an office, so that's why I live in activewear. But if it was coming to my activewear stuff, I love to shop at Alo, Lulu, and Vuori. Those are my favorites, and I like pieces from each of those. Like, I do not like Alo leggings. So uncomfortable. I love Vuori leggings. I like Vuori's tops. I'm not a big fan of Lululemon's tops. It's just like a hit or a miss with different items and the way they fit and stuff. So that's why I shop at all 3 and I kind of see what I like best. But when it comes to like regular clothes, I've been really into Abercrombie. Like this top right here is Abercrombie. I used to work at Abercrombie. I worked at Hollister, which is crazy. So when I go in those stores, I'm like, whoa, things have changed. But they have so many cute clothes. They have sales all the time. The clothes are so affordable and they're great quality. Like I love the fact that they're good quality for an affordable price. Like that I'm huge about, especially with this stuff. So I've been loving Abercrombie. Another place I shop a lot at is also Nordstrom. So those are the places that I love. But I would definitely I have the Abercrombie app. I'm on there every Thursday morning seeing what the new drop is. This next one is a really good question. And she asked, what's your next goal? Business, home, etc. So home-wise, we're good here for right now. Honestly, yes, we are going to get something bigger in the future. When that time comes, it'd be great. Economy is not great right now, and we've got a very good setup here. I bought at the right time, and I love it here. I have a great neighborhood, everything. I'm close to the girls' school, all that, all their activities, everything. Like we love this area. So we'll see what happens down the line. But yes, there are plans to eventually get something bigger. And then for business wise honestly, I have been doing a lot with Ross's business, Brand Sauce. He has a startup company called Brand Sauce. I share that a little bit on Instagram, and I'm helping him with the video portion of it, which is great. And it's been actually really fun for me because it's been a nice change of pace. I think it's like I talked to him and I was like, I like YouTube and I've been doing it for so long and I worked so hard and I achieved so much with it. Like more than what I could have ever dreamed about. And I thank you guys for that. But I told him, I go, I don't know what it is. I go, I'm just kind of like stagnant with it. And he's like, well, Madison, you've been doing it for like 10 years now. He goes, everyone's going to get a little bored with something if they've been doing it for 10 years. And I'm like, that's true. So I still do this over here to kind of still fuel this passion that I have and still the love that I have for it. But I am also helping him a lot more on the Brand Sauce side with creating videos for them, social media, and like helping with products and all that, which I love too. And that has been like that's been my other little thing there, you know, it's been my other little spark that it just gives me something different finally that I can do, and to see how well it's doing too. I think that's great. I mean, I'm grateful that Ross gave me that opportunity, but it's been really fun. I actually just got done filming like 2 videos for them right now. But yeah, so I don't really have like any huge goals right now. I'm literally just going day by day, but just kind of focusing on Brand Sauce and then doing my YouTube and Instagram. I've actually been focusing a little bit more over on Instagram. I feel like that's where a lot of things are heading, which is why you guys have seen a lot of YouTubers kind of leave YouTube. A lot of it's with the short form content now, and I've actually been enjoying doing that. So I feel like I'm getting a little bit more of my passion, like kind of getting reignited there. So definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. It's just Madison Biller. Next question is one that got asked probably the most out of all of them. It was, will Pan and Unicorn ever make a comeback? Will you and Ross ever do the podcast again? When is the podcast coming back? Why did you stop Pan and Unicorn? I'm telling you, there's so many of them. So we stopped because we honestly just did not have time. It wasn't me. It was more so Ross. Ross didn't have time. He got really, that's like, I think it was when Brand Sauce really started to take off. And so he just did not have time to put into it anymore because it was taking his time away from the other businesses. So it really comes down to just time, like managing multiple businesses, kids, like we've got 4 kids, different routines, times. It just gets really hard. And then now we're getting to summer, we're going to be doing traveling because he travels to see his family a lot because they don't live near us. They all live back over on the East Coast. So he travels a lot for that. But yeah, it's really honestly just time. I would love to bring it back. It would be great. I loved it. It was so much fun. And you guys got to see a little bit of what I get from Ross, like when we just talk about things. So he's just so smart and he's so wise with that stuff. But hopefully we could bring it back in the future. And maybe even something like low key, just like here. If we could just sit and talk here and not so high production. So it's not like taking too much time out of someone's day. Maybe I can convince him with that every once in a while. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. But the big reason is because of time. Like, we're just busy. He's got other businesses. What do you do to prevent sunspots and aging on your chest? I play pickleball too. Honestly, I feel like I haven't been doing a very good job. I put on sunscreen when I go out there. Like, I literally have sunscreen at the very front of my pickleball bag and I just spray myself like crazy. but I really should actually, I would say the best thing is to wear a shirt over. Don't wear like, I wear this tank tops because I hate sleeves when I play a sport. Like I hate sleeves. I hate too much fabric. I like things to be tight so it's not like loose feeling. But honestly, the best advice I would say is get a sun shirt or something to go over and protect your chest, because also being out in that sun is just not good for your skin. So that would be my best advice. You know, I could say sunscreen 24/7, but the best protection is just to wear something that covers. Oh, you know what's a good shirt actually is the Nulu ones from Lululemon. Those ones, I should start wearing those ones too. But they're like a tight shirt and it's just like a short sleeve, but it covers your shoulders, your back, and your chest because it goes up to here. That would actually be a really good option to do. I will link one down below for you. But I would say that is probably the best thing to help prevent them. Okay, so the next question kind of goes in hand with the marriage one, but it says, do you see a future with Ross and how does he feel about it? Also, yes, I see a future with him. I don't see a future without him. That's the exact same thing he says. He is actually like super just like very much like, you are never getting rid of me. I will be with you for the rest of my life. You aren't going anywhere. He sees the girls as his own. Like he is very much like in his head, we're already married. He loves to say like wife already right now. And I'm like, nope, you have to put a ring on it before you can use that title. But yeah, he's very, very adamant already. Like I'm his future. It's really cute actually. Next one is airplane tips with elementary and preschool kids. So my best tips, I don't know if I have a video on it. I might have one. If I do, I will link it down below because I flew with the girls a couple times now already. So what I've learned, the best thing to do is be as prepared as you can be. So they each have their own backpacks. And in those backpacks, I put their favorite snacks and I make sure that they're filled with snacks because that's what keeps them happy. And then I also put in activity books because my girls love to color. Most kids love to color. So I put in like color, like the imagining so they don't get everywhere. So I buy like brand new ones of those and those are into the backpacks. And then I also get like a pencil case and I put all the markers in there so it's easy for them to like take it out and it doesn't spill everywhere or roll around. So I do a pencil case that can sit nicely. And then also another thing is I buy these little balls of like toys that are like mystery balls from Target, and I'll buy some of those and they can't open it up until they're on the plane. And I kind of save it for like a last, like when I really, really need it to get their attention if they're starting to lose it. Keep those hidden in the backpacks as well. So you get a couple of those. And the other thing is lollipops. I'll do like the push-up pops and stuff or like the ring pops. Those are amazing. They'll just like literally like just lick them and that will just keep them busy and entertained forever. So pop like lops, like pop lollipops and all that. Big must. And then also headphones. Wireless headphones are great. You can get ones that have like the cord that you can unplug and stuff. They can do the wireless with their iPads and have on their iPads. Make sure you have downloaded all their favorite movies, all their favorite stuff, because sometimes airplanes don't have TVs. So, and honestly, the kids love, like, you know, if it just gets complicated, you could get their Wi-Fi on there too to do the YouTube Kids, but sometimes it's not great. So I would definitely just always have stuff downloaded just in case. And I give them a blanket. I let them carry, like, they have these like little mini Barefoot Dreams, like baby blankets. I'll link down below. Both of my girls carry theirs on the plane and they just sleep with it. And it's the cutest thing. But those are the things that definitely are like what have made the travels pretty easy. All right, so the next question that I have here is, what is your background? I love your channel. Is it marketing, business, or communication? So I've said this a lot, but I honestly, I haven't done a Q&A here in a long time. So actually, my background is a bachelor's in child and adolescent development. I was originally going to school for, well, it's kind of funny. I kind of changed a lot along the way. I went for, what was it? Economics or government or something like that. And then I switched it over to business. And then I switched it to psychology. I did psychology for a couple of years. And then I realized that, because I wanted to be a marriage and family counselor, I really enjoyed it. I took a family and marriage class. And it taught me so much and I just loved it. I loved learning about it. But then I realized you need a master's. and I was done with school. I was like, I am not going through and getting a master's. I'm done. I was over it. So I had a lot of actually like parents of like my friends, moms and stuff, where they were telling me, you should be a teacher. They're like, you're so good with kids. You're so patient. You really should be a teacher. And so I realized that it was actually a really easy like transfer over to child and adolescent development because a lot of the units were the same for psychology. So it was really easy for me to do. If I would have done one more course, which I wish I would have done it, I could have had a minor in psychology. But I got my degree in child and adolescent development. I loved it. I actually became a Montessori school teacher. I was going to go and get my credential to be an elementary school teacher, but then I found Montessori and I love the philosophy. I fell in love with it. So I got my certification in that and I was a Montessori preschool teacher. And then during that time, I loved to watch YouTube. It was like the beginning of YouTube, and I used to do acting back in the day, and I'm also like I used to love technology too, and like I was a huge tech nerd. I was like, I could totally do this. So I got myself a camera. My mom was like my biggest supporter. I love her, and it ended up taking off and ended up becoming my career, and it was amazing. So that's why I left teaching, but that's my background. It's kids. Okay, so the next question that I have here is, are you going to film another video again on YouTube? And then another one was like, do you plan on going back to posting more lifestyle videos? So in all honesty, like, because I know it's like, I haven't been super consistent, and that really changed once I got divorced. Things changed. Like my life with YouTube, like why I was so successful in it was because I literally woke up in the morning, started working. I worked all day. I had like no social life. It was really sad. Like I look back and I'm like, I literally just had I didn't have, like my social life was the working life at Ipsy and going to LA. Like that was my social life, but it was always work in my 20s. And I literally woke up in the morning, worked all day long until I was working in bed at night and going to sleep. And then I would do it over again. And I don't think that's healthy at all. It honestly is the reason why I was successful in it, because you have to be like that with it, which is really sad, but it's not good for your mental health at all. I wanted to find a balance, and there's some things I had to give and stuff, and also becoming a mom. I have 2 young girls. I went through divorce. I am the primary parent for the girls. So their dad is in and out, and I am the one organizing everything, making sure the girls are signed up with school, like enrolled in programs, activities, doctor's appointments, homework, tutoring. Like I do everything. So, and then it's just like, yeah, so it's a lot. So it's just like juggling all that stuff. So I would love to get back to posting more on YouTube. I don't know, would you guys like to see lifestyle content like on Life of Maddie? Let me know in the comments down below. But right now I'm doing the best that I can. It's definitely hard. I'm posting a lot more over on Instagram, and that's because it takes a lot less time to post over there. And I actually have been really enjoying it too. It's been like a fun little change. Okay, so next question is going to be quickly about pickleball. It says, what is it about pickleball? I don't get it. I know. There's some people that just don't get it, but then it's just so addicting. I think what it is that I played a sport growing up. I played softball for 13 years. And I love to be competitive, and I love to be active, but I cannot play softball right now. Like I would not be able to have nails because I'm a pitcher, and throwing the ball and stuff, that wouldn't work. So there's no way I could play softball right now. Pickleball allows me to be competitive and allows me to get out there. And it's also very social, which is something I've been loving, because I didn't have much of a social life, to be honest, through my 20s. Once I graduated college and I got into work and did YouTube, my social life was going to events and stuff, which is fun, but that was work. I didn't really, I've created so many good friendships in pickleball that I haven't had that in a long time, because my life was just work, and kids. And so that's been really nice with it. And plus another thing is that you can see yourself improving with pickleball. And I think that's why people get addicted with it, is because they see themselves getting better. Like I have grown exponentially from when I first started to now. I look at videos and I'm like, holy crap, I was really bad. I was really bad. But I think it's like feeling and seeing that growth. And also it's great to just go out and get a sweat on, like just to be active. I hate to work out and I love to play sports. So it's like, that's where I get my exercise. I'll go play and I'll do like 10,000 steps if I'm playing like a high level game, like quickly. So that's why I love it. It's great. I suggest trying it out. Give it a go. It's really fun. Okay, so those are all the questions that I'm gonna answer today for this Q&A. Thank you guys for sending them in. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any videos or anything else you want to see. I always love to hear back from you guys. I really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.